Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe with.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, how will your hard work pay off for you in the year 2023? All right. Now, even though most of these readings are timeless, this would be a reading that, it does say 2023, but this will still be a timeless reading, okay? But we're just seeing how has your work in 2022 made a difference in the year 2023. And if you can't tell by the title, I'm doing a collab with my homegirl, Spiritual Beast. Yes, I love it. She's a veteran. She's quality. She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's doing. And I just love her, man. Just oodles. She's a Capricorn. Just love them. Just love them with all my little heart. All right. So she's going to be doing 2 piles. I'm going to be doing 2 piles. As you can see, there are no piles here. There's actually going to be a picture, right? It's like a thumbnail, all right, in place of the close-up. So there's going to be a picture for the pile selection, and you just click that, and you'll pick one of those 4 pictures that you like, and then you'll have your reader and reading there, okay? Maybe it might be me, maybe it might be her. Who knows? Maybe it might be both of us. Maybe you watch it all, and we hit right where you need us to be. So that's the goal and intention behind this, you know. As always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to all those people who just be trusting me along this journey and just be there with me, giving me them good words of encouragement, and just making me feel good about, you know, being here and sharing and giving the love to everybody else, all right? But I'm not gonna do too much talking because I'm excited again. It's another collab. Oh boy, buddy, I'm doing it. So I can't wait. So I'm gonna show you this timestamps. I'm gonna show you the pile selection, and we'll be there. Boom, pile 1. So pile 1. How will your hard work have paid off? How will your hard work pay off for you next year? How will your hard work be paying off for you next year? How will your hard work be paying off for you in the year 2021? 2021, that's the past. You know why I said that? Because I seen the South Node. It's the past. It says past. That threw me off for a second. I was wilding. Relax. All right. Boom. So you could be a Capricorn, Cancer, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, or Virgo, all right? These are the signs I got. This could be you, or this could be people that are involved. And I would say that there's going to be people involved because we have bouquet here. And bouquet is a card about love, but it's also about someone feeling feelings of love that weren't there originally. Usually it's about love in any which way. Now, this can usually be a relationship that is very romantic and intense, or it can be like a crash and burn love, all right? This could be something that you're leaving in the past, all right? Or this could be a new opportunity that comes along, okay? One of these two can happen. I feel like you're gonna be finding a balance though, all right? Learning how to be more of a giver. So in this time, you may be feeling alone. Not everybody. Now, and if it isn't necessarily for love, because this card always means love. So for you who are not getting love, this would be a new perspective around love, all right? And how to compete to get what it is that you desire, all right? This would be you taking on your own inner authority, all right? Leaving those past limitations or those past negative thoughts, trains of thoughts behind, all right? How you used to see relationships, how you used to see love. Because what I was really getting is that you're going to be finding a way to become more generous, more fair, more balanced. All right. Now, a lot of times we're worried when we give to relationships, of new relationships, right? We always worry that, what if I be the one that's very generous and they take advantage of me? You know, that is something that you have to take into account in relationships. But when you learn boundaries or personal authority, which is what you're learning, this is how this is all playing out. You've learned how to take charge of your life, take charge of what it is that you desire. Now you're going to be finding a way to do this with others and finding a way to connect emotionally. Okay, this is going to give you a brand new beginning, new experiences, expansion. All right, we got the world here. This automatically means that you've completed a difficult cycle. The world represents Saturnian energy, right? So this is a progression. All right, successful completion. Great job. That's basically what we're saying here. All right, you've learned to put you first. Okay. Now, someone say, I already was putting me first. I was never a people pleaser. Okay, that's cool. You might have been one of those people who didn't like conflict, and instead of finding a peaceful resolution, you were one who were burning all to the ground. All right, you could, like, you know how, like, well, if this isn't gonna go my way, fuck it, I'm kicking the whole bucket. All right, and that could have been that how you might have been before. But with the door here, that means there's a new opportunity for growth or a new opportunity for expansion, and all you have to do is make the first step towards it. All right. That means that there's happiness, there's enlightenment, there's joy, there's a sun behind here. That means all you got to do is take this risk and the sun shows up. All right, happiness, joy, all the best things that you could imagine start happening when you take this new opportunity with this new information that you have. All right, these will be giving you breakthroughs and ideas and creative thoughts. All right, these are gonna be thoughts that maybe not orthodox, or they may not be necessarily traditional. They're not your when I say traditional, this is not what you've always thought like. So the behaviors that are coming, the way that's coming, are new versions of yourself that are going to be more sensible, and the ideas or the perspectives that you'll be getting will be clear enough to you that you'll be able to disperse them to the people that you care about or that you're interested in. All right, so how you really feel about relationships may not be where you are, where like you're getting the relationships that you're looking for, but what's coming next is the way that you're going to be able to, I guess it's going to be more sensible or more sociable and be able to really articulate what it is that you want. You notice how I'm breaking this all down? Because that's how you're going to be. It's not going to be difficult. All right, what they're saying is taking your time. All right, we got the page of the Knight of Pentacles. This is about taking your time, being steady, being methodical, all right, being generous, being stable, being reliable. This is being someone who's trustworthy. This is like being a friend first, all right, being someone who's sincere and genuine, all right, and showing up and doing the work, putting the time and the effort in. Now, with the Hierophant here, this can be sometimes a feeling of, maybe you might be in the energy of feeling a little bit guilty or feeling shamed about yourself, or feeling a little bit rebellious, wanting to break free of a routine schedule, you know, patterns that you've already experienced. This is when all this will be coming, all right? New abundance is coming as well. New abundance is coming as well. I don't know why I just said that out first, because I was trying to explain the timing, but that's what we're getting. New abundance, new lovers, sharing is caring. So these would be people who will want to give to you. All right, so your new ideology around love is going to bringing in lovers who will want to give to you. People who will want to enmesh within you, meaning that they'll want to go deeper with you. They might even be a little clingy, if that matters to you, all right? But you'll be able to get rid of this old paradigm of how you used to see relationships and how you used to see yourself in relationships, all right? You'll be able to get your personal needs met. You'll be able to find comfort, all right? This will be also being able to trust your instinct or trust your intuition around where situations should go. Should we progress this situation? Should I progress this situation? Have they been fulfilling my needs? This is what your hard work from this year has been doing for you for next year, because next year you're gonna be a lot more clear about what your needs are, what your desires are, all right? How you really feel, what makes you comfortable, all right? What things are you willing to expound or expand upon? These are things that are gonna be showing themselves to you next year. All right, you're gonna be finding a lot more balance within yourself and no longer placing others' needs, desires, or wants ahead of yourself, all right? Personal authority is here with the 10th house. And 10th house is usually about your career, but it's usually about taking authority over yourself when others have taken it from you. You know what I mean? So this could be like parents, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, family, you know what I mean? Where they've taken authority where you did not give it to them, all right? They've assumed in your life that they are a more pivotal point or a more pivotal decision maker than you. All right. And this has been distorted your vision on the way you see relationships. OK, so here we got the third. What is it? Third? No, it's not third eye chakra. This is crown chakra. All right. Crown chakra here always is about your downloads. All right. These are divine wisdom or inspiration that comes from spirit. These usually come along, and that's why it usually comes along when the hermit is here. That's what I was going to say. It usually comes along when the hermit is here. And the reason it comes when the hermit is here is because the hermit represents deep introspection. And in order to get the downloads from spirit or from the universe or from God or from Maya or from whoever you believe, in order to get those downloads, you have to be sitting still and quiet. All right. So this is going to be happening during a period of time where you're going to be feeling like depressed, feeling like breaking free of a routine or a schedule, or breaking free of the norm, transcending maybe work, regular, whatever you've been doing regularly, because that's what it is. Like, the world shows up meaning that you've done a long cycle in a period, and you've gone through all the steps and all the plans and motions that you needed to do to get to a growth period where now you see the world in a new way and you understand your place in it. So that's what's going to be coming in the year 2023 because of the work that you've done last year, all right? Or this year currently. Well, whenever you see this, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? This is going to be a time of reading. So even if you see 2023, this is going to be all the way until the following year. I mean, or any year, whenever you see it, okay? But anyway, it says, are you standing alone because others feel threatened by you? And that's what that Hermit in reverse can be, and the Emperor as well. The Emperor can sometimes be somebody who's unstable or who's like not willing to change. Though change is happening all around them, they are not willing to change. So this is like having 1950 dating things, you know what I mean? Like where the man has to come around to the backside of the car to let your door in. Are you handicapped, ma'am, sir? You know what I mean? Does the woman have to cook your meals? Or are you able to make your own meals from a time or two? You know what I mean? Can you wash clothes? Can you know what I mean? These are things that you'll be recognizing of getting your own needs met and recognizing whether other people can meet those needs that you do have and where to go further with, all right? So you're not gonna be getting stuck in patterns or in relationships that don't fit your same values. You guys won't be like splitting values. You guys will have very similar values. So you guys will be able to see and give to each other. This is going to create a place of security, all right? But what's going to happen is that you're going to be learning to, this is going during a period of time where you're going to be like self-exploring, because the Hermit is here. And it's about self-exploring traditions, values, beliefs, attitudes towards those things, all right? The way you feel towards these things. And it doesn't have to always just be like routine, but this is like how you've always done things. Traditions, these are things that you're going to look at, all right? Ancestral patterns, societal beliefs. These are things that you can be releasing, because these things will be what work for you, not what works for a whole, but what works for you in terms of your relationships, all right? And being able to be strong enough to choose what it is that you desire, all right? With the Libra energy here, this is definitely getting over being a people pleaser, placing others before you, trying to create harmony in disharmonious situations where maybe there was violence or maybe there is a lack of reciprocation. Stop trying to balance that. You've gotten over that. Now you're going to be in this energy of where you're going to be wanting to share with people who are sharing alike with you. You're not going to have to wait on it either. You're not going to have to wait on them to start sharing with you. You know what I mean? In this case, you're going to be doing a lot more introspection. And then this is a period of time when you're going to feel like coming out and starting to express yourself, but you're going to want to express yourself in the same old way that you've always expressed yourself, and in my way or the highway, or things are going to happen how I want them to happen, or I'm not there. That's when things are starting to change, all right? Because that's when Spirit is going to be giving you the downloads through your heart chakra as well, but it comes through your crown chakra, but through your heart chakra as well, because I just seen the moon. And this is about emotions and following instincts and being gentler, all right? Gentler, finding a way to be compassionate with others. This is what you're going to be finding, all right? Because you could be in the energy of like wanting to just burn it all down, like fuck it all, fuck dating, fuck people, whatever. I don't need none of them in my life, you know what I mean? And that's going to be changing, all right? That's going to be changing, because you're going to be noticing that you're becoming one with all that is. And so you'll be recognizing how you played a part in the pattern. All right, that's where with the Mercury and Mercury and Uranus connected, that's usually unusual thoughts. All right, these are thoughts where you start seeing yourself, or you see maybe even futuristic, prophetic thoughts where you're like, if I would just do this or act in this way, then life would change this way. And you may be like, no, I can't do that. If I do that, then they'll be able to take advantage of me, or they'll do something that I don't like, and I can't have that. That is a control mechanism, but you're going to be letting go of that, because Spirit is going to give you these downloads that let you know, let go of control. Let go of the perception of how you think it has to go. That is no longer valid for you. Those are not even your beliefs. You're going to be going into what are your beliefs, and this is what you've learned from last year to this year coming up. It's like, okay, what works for me as opposed to what works for others, all right? And you're starting to see signs of you'll be starting to see signs of your life shifting. There'll be wisdom, because we got the owl here. There's wisdom that you'll be gaining from this, all right? A new philosophy is what's coming. Now, this could be charisma, charm, all right? Like being boom bow in your face, or this could be more relaxed, chilled, you know what I mean? Allowing things to come to you, because we got fire and we have water. Those are masculine and feminine energy. So you could be more outgoing, all right, more outspoken, more bold, blunt, and impatient with people, or you can become more relaxed. Because we got Libra here, it's usually both ways. It could be either which way, but you're gonna be able to know how to do it whenever you start to interact with people, all right? It's like Spirit is gonna be telling you how to follow your instinct with interacting with new relationships or new connections, all right? Now, people are gonna wanna share with you, and you yourself may wanna share with them as well. So be open to that, all right? But here's your advice. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself. And we love you just as you are. So you're going to be coming into an energy like self-love, appreciating yourself, but also knowing what you offer and knowing what you desire and what those needs fully are. So this year, the work you've been doing has been putting you in position for next year to know clearly what your beliefs are that are yours, right? And what it is that you desire is going to make you feel comfortable or at least at home in a relationship or in a dynamic with other partner, all right? With other partners or partner. All right, so let me give you signs one more time. You could be a Libra. I got a lot of Libra energy, so maybe you might be encountering a lot of fair-minded, generous, sociable, intellectual people who are like always looking to keep the peace or looking to keep the balance. So you might be finding a lot more people who are competitive, but from a more gently and seductive way. All right, but anyway, we got Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn. All right. So, Pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.
Hey, if you chose pile number 2, this is your pile, and this is going to be all about how will your hard work pay off in 2023. So let's get straight into these cards. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, so for you, pile number 2, this is your intuition. This is I feel like 2022 was a year for you, right? I feel like your hard work is going to pay off by seeing how your actions are directly affecting your mental health. Yeah, pile number 2, the hard work that you've done, I'm getting is more spiritual work. Yeah, you've left a lot. You've walked away from a lot of different things. You've walked away from a lot of different things. And I see you, it's like this sense of having a clearer headspace, or just having a clearer, is it perception? You have a clearer perception of life from whatever happened within this past year, right? I feel like your hard work will be paying off, and it's going to be showing itself, like I said, as just having a clearer perception. Like, I feel like maybe in the past you struggled with anxiety, and listen, I feel like for you, yeah, the anxiety that you struggled with specifically, I feel like came from other people's projections on you. You know, it came from other people's thoughts about you. And it's like you have done so much work where you are now realizing that just because someone's projecting something onto you, or just because someone's telling you you're this way or that way, that literally doesn't mean anything. You know who you are. So you take you knowing who you are and you compare that to whatever it is that's being projected onto you, and you can see that there's a big contrast, right? So it's like, in your mind, I feel like that's what's happening. That's what's going to be paying off. It's you having a clearer sense of self, a very, very clear sense of self. Yeah, your intuition is definitely something that is being brought up. It's like Spirit is like rewarding. I heard rewarding I don't know. Spirit is definitely, it's like Spirit is hyping you up almost, but Spirit's just really wanting you to really look at how much you've changed and how much your mental health has changed. That's really what is being pointed out for you here, pile number 2. How will their hard work pay off in 2023, Spirit? Yes, yes. Yeah, and like I said, this is like spiritual work that you've been doing, like, and that's really mainly what I'm picking up for you is like spiritual work. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. You're very self-aware, and it's like all of the things that were blocking you at one point, whether this is from your own thoughts, whether this is from people projecting something onto you, whether this is something that you learned in your childhood, listen, whatever it is, all of those things, you're going to start seeing them like fall to the wayside. And yeah, I'm picking up on like breaking generational curses, you know? I feel like you walking into this new year, you have a clearer perception, but you are knowingly breaking generational curses. And if it's not knowingly, this is Spirit telling you that's what you're doing, you know, and whatever it is that your family has done for years and years and years, you are the change agent, right? You are the one that is, it's like you're building something new. You're building something new for yourself, for the people that are around you and that are closest to you. You are an example of newness. It's like a sense of newness here for you, pile number 2. You have a lot of people that look up to you, and it's kind of like you're taking on that role now. It's like you're taking on the role now of knowing, you know, I have a lot of people that look up to me, so I am gonna move in a specific way. And it's like you're taking on the role, but not taking on the stress of having a lot of people look up to you. You know, it's like you're finding that sweet spot for yourself where you can always just be yourself, but you are aware that there's a lot of people that look up to you, you know? I feel like I said, Spirit just keeps putting me back, or pushing me back to your work. The hard work that we're speaking about for this reading is your spiritual work. It just is. And pile number 2, I feel like for you, yeah, everything starts in your mind for you. Well, everything really starts in your mind for pretty much everyone, but for you specifically, I feel like it's like Spirit is really showing you direct reflection of how when you clear your mind, you see that reflected into your life quickly. You see it reflected very quickly. So that's what your hard work is going to show you. It's going to show things manifesting quickly, right? I feel like maybe in the past you've been working on manifesting things and you haven't really been seeing those things come in. And I feel like that's because you were blocked, or you had like this fog, or you had like some type of perception of yourself that just wasn't correct. So now that you are starting to move into a new place and seeing things clearly, without the fog, without the delusion, without the projection from others that you absorbed, you know, without all of that, you're seeing that directly reflect in your life. And that's clearing up some of the blockages for your manifestations to start coming in now, because you're ready for them. So your hard work is paid off. It's like it started off spiritually. It started off with ideas and in your mind, clearing the anxieties, different things like that. And then now, in stepping into 2023, you're gonna see these things. What word am I looking for? You're gonna see these things in the 3D. You're gonna see these things actually start to show up in your life, like physically, literally, and not just the idea of these things. So that's what I got for you, pile number 2. Okay, Spirit's like, get one more card, get one more card. Give them one more card. All right, let's get one last card for you. And then you get the World. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. Listen, you were in hermit mode. You were in hermit mode, you know, reflecting, healing, really diving deep, like soul searching, you know. And it's time to show out. You got the World card. This is your energy. This is the energy that you're walking into, coming from that hermit energy, coming from really self-reflecting, like I said, and just healing yourself. I'm picking up on writing. I feel like someone in this pile writes, and that's therapeutic for them. So yeah, it's like going from being in your recluse state to coming out. I'm hearing popping out, right? Coming out and really just kind of taking it in, and taking in this attention, and taking in all of this love, and taking in everything that's been who you are, but you couldn't see it because things were clouded for you. So yeah, things aren't about to be clouded for you anymore. You're gonna see a lot of your manifestations just start popping up. I don't know what it is you're trying to manifest, but I don't know what it is that you're trying to manifest. Yeah. But you're about to get, like, I heard back paid? Is that what you're saying? Anyways, you're about to get what's owed to you. All the manifestations that you've been trying to get to come through before, you're about to see those come in, and you're gonna know it when they come in. You're gonna know, like, oh my God, I was trying to get this, or I was trying to do this then. And Spirit's like, well, now's the time. You're going to start seeing these things pop up. You're going to start seeing them pop up. So that's what I got for you, pile number 2. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys on a soul level. Peace. If you chose pile number 3, this is your pile. And this is all about how will your hard work pay off in 2023, okay? So pile number 3, you are about to be relaxed. Like so relaxed. Like so relaxed. I don't know. I feel this sense of you taking it easy. It's like you are moving slower. And yeah, okay, there's a lot coming in. There's a lot of excitement. But you are about to take in everything. This is like pile number 2, but that's owed to you. I feel like there's a sense of like Spirit giving you everything that you had been wanting for a while. But it's like moving slower, being in your Empress energy, and I heard quality over quantity for you. That's really what it's about, the quality. And this is going to apply to different areas in your life, right? People, things that you buy, or whatever it is, but quality over quantity for you. That's the energy for you, pile number 3. Yes. And you get the Fool, and you get the Star. So I'm reading this as you moving on, not moving on. It's like you're going back and forth between knowing who you are and not being afraid to take new risks. It's like those are your 2 energies that you're going back and forth between. It's like your hard work is going to pay off, and it's going to show up as, wow, I'm hearing two new polarities. Okay. So, how can I explain this? I think that either you have or had, I don't know, you could be in the in-between of figuring this out, but it's something to do with the way that you think, pile number 3, where you would go between 2 extremities, right? You would go in between being extremely positive about something, or just being nonchalant, or being very pessimistic about a thing, right? You go back and forth between the two. There is no middle, there was no middle ground. And like I said, this could be what you are currently noticing. But yeah, it's like you go back and forth only between two different polarities when it comes to different things. And you are going to be learning how to change, to switch out those polarities. Instead of going between negative and very positive, or optimistic and pessimistic, or whichever way you want to see it, it's like you're changing those to being, to not hiding yourself, and then also being a risk taker. I hope this is making sense for someone. But those are going to be your new polarities when you approach things. You are going to approach things with the mindset of, I'm not afraid, and I know that I am meant to be seen. I know that I am meant to do great things. So having that mindset is going to jumpstart you into so many new things in this new year. Having those two different, like, it's like you're switching out your mind state. This is going to be really big for you, pal number 3. You're switching out your mind. You're switching out the way that you view situations. You are switching out your polarities. Like I said, it's like I really feel a sense of when you think, it's like you'll think about a thing that could really work for you, or a thing that you really could see yourself doing, but then you automatically think of that the negative of what could happen with this thing. And so when that happens, it like dampers the whole entire thought, you know? And now you're going to have a thought and you're going to be like, okay, so I know that I'm meant to be seen. I know that I'm meant to shine my light. I know that I am meant to do great things in this world. Why do I know that? Simply because I'm here in this world. So that's one polarity. And then the other side of that is going to be, I'm not afraid. I can take risks, you know? I know that I am safe. I know that I am protected. I know that Spirit's got me, God has got me, either way, you know? So you're switching your polarities, okay? And I love this for you. I love this for you. I feel like with this mindset, pile number 3, you are going to take on so many new things, and you're going to get so much enjoyment out of them. Whereas before, you probably wouldn't even did it. And if you did do it, you were too busy in your head thinking of different things that you didn't get the full enjoyment out of whatever it is. And so that's going to be changing for you. That's going to be, you got the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That is the truth, okay? That's the truth. That's going to be you in this 9 of Pentacles energy. And it's like, for you, pile number 3, I'm not necessarily just picking up on money, where I do see an influx of money coming in for you. It's all with this mindset that you have. You're going to be tackling and taking on new things that are going to bring you more money, you know? Whereas before, you probably would not have done them. But I'm not just picking up on money. It's a mind state. It's a mindset that's going to be switching for you. And this is how your hard work is paying off, because you've been in a hermit mode. You've been in a hermit mode. You've been in self-reflection mode. You've been in your head. Listen, you've been through all of the anxious states, right? Like you've been, you've gone to the, I don't want to say the dark side, but you've gone to the depths, right? And I feel like you stayed down there long enough to notice things and heal things and do your shadow work and all of these things. And so Spirit is like, you are about to be blessed. You got the Empress. I cut the deck. You got the Empress. You are about to be blessed. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This mindset is going to, I heard, help you see yourself as successful. Because Spirit's really pointing out that you are already successful. You were already successful. But this new mindset is really going to help you see it for yourself. And it's going to show you yourself in a different way. Okay? What else we got for my, yes, and you got the sun. Listen, this is what it is. Exactly. And then the Seven of Pentacles come out because you were in this state before of just, it's like you were in this state of watching a plant grow, right? You can't see that. Or another example that I'm getting is, you know, when you're microwaving your food and you watch it and it's taking forever because you're watching it, you know, you're going to start learning how to do other things. And then all of a sudden things are just going to pop up for you, you know, and that's how manifestation works. Okay. Listen to me when I tell you that's how it works. You don't stay focused on it. You got to talk about it, send it up to God, send it up to your ancestors, send it up to God and your ancestors and your spirit guides, whatever it is, whoever it is for you. And you forget about that and watch it just show up for you. But I feel like before you were in this mode of like, okay, well, I'm doing this. You know, people are saying to do this. I feel like maybe this is just the beginning of your spiritual journey, or was the beginning of your spiritual journey where you're like, I'm doing it and I'm not seeing it. And that's before when you were going back and forth between those other two polarities, right? Because we're not doing that anymore. We're going back and forth between new polarities in our mind. We are going back and forth between taking risks and not hiding yourself, right? Knowing that you are meant for whatever it is that you are passionate about. Simple. You're meant for whatever it is that you are passionate about simply because you have the desire to do it. So, pile number 3. Your hard work is paying off. And this is like pile number 2 in the way that you think. In the way that your mind works. You're going to see that happen for you if this is not already happening, right? But that's how it's going to pay off. And then you're going to see things manifest for you very, very easily. If you've been looking for a job, this is coming through. If you've been looking for a job, pile number 3, you're going to get a job, but it's like you're going to get, okay, wait a second. Okay, so if you were leaving a job, you're about to get a job. It's like you're about to get a job that's way better than the job that you had, but it's like something that's creative. It's creative. It's not a regular 9 to 5. You're going to be able to do what it is that you want to do. You're going to be able to do that and make money from that. So I don't know if this is a business that you have or whatever it is that you do. I feel like if this is already resonating for you, you know what that is. But it's like you're going to see, you are going to see that take off. Okay? You're going to see whatever this side thing is, whatever your business is, whatever that is, you're going to see that take off. And for some of you, I really am hearing that you are going to be able to do whatever your side thing is. That's going to be your main source of income. That's what I'm trying to say. That's going to be your main source of income. So that's for some of you that have businesses that I feel like you've been waiting and like I said, watching it like the microwave, right? And it's taking forever. It won't ding. It's not done yet. But right when you learn this new mindset, you're going to see this stuff start popping up. And that's how your hard work is paying off. That's how your hard work is paying off, pile number 3. So that's what I got for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys on a soul level. Peace.
Boom. Pile 4. So if you chose pile 4, this is your reading for how will your hard work pay? How has your hard work paid off? How will your hard work have paid off for 2023? How will your hard work be paying off in 2023? All right, that's what we're asking. Yeah, I don't know why that was a tongue twister at first, but guess what? I guess you're gonna be having fun because that was actually a little bit fun. It was funny, so maybe you might be finding humor in the little things. All right, working through your emotions. All right, so you could be a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Taurus. All right, or Aquarius. Could be like a fixed sign. I got a lot of fixed energy here. All right, so this is like a stubborn energy. Now, this could be a energy of resolve. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be a good time. This is gonna be a perfect time for you. All right. Okay, so how will your hard work be paying off? Passion. Okay. There's gonna be somebody who's gonna need constant reassurance for you, and they're anxious when they're alone from you. So that's gonna be something. So I guess you could be having a lover who's gonna be like very clingy towards you, very emotionally enthralled towards you. But I feel like a lot more passion. This could be also around creativity, all right? Because passion and creativity, they go hand in hand. So this could be creativity, all right? You may become a lot more strategic, all right, and a lot more secretive, but a lot more sexually enticing. So maybe you're going to start taking care of your body, because I see Freya here. Freya here also sometimes has to do with being sly or being a little bit underhanded to get what it is that you desire. You may have to lower your morals or your not just, is it your standards? No, you may have to lower your morals or your expectations. Because Aquarius usually is someone who has high expectations. So you can probably have to drop your morals. Why I keep saying dropping your morals? Maybe it's your morals, but I don't feel like it's your morals. It's your expectations. But I keep saying morals. So maybe that. Maybe your morals are your expectations. Maybe that's the difficulty. You know what I mean? Or like you have certain beliefs around doing things in a certain way. But anyway, with the Freya here, that means that the way you're going to go about it, though it's not traditional, the benefits that you'll get from it or gain from it, other people can see that it was well worth what you gave up to get it. You know what I mean? So when it comes to passion, the creativity, all right, you're going to be probably spending time alone to get these things happening, all right, to make these things happen. For some, you guys could be breaking free of an emotionally codependent relationship, all right? Now, others, you may be meeting someone who is emotionally codependent, all right? And that's someone who doesn't really want to leave you alone. They're like all into your stuff. This is going to be somebody who's very sexual, very extreme, very powerful, very intense, very sexually alluring, all right? They could have a very nice body, all right? But you could also be working through feelings and emotions and releasing someone who's been trying to run your business. Maybe they notice that you're too nice, all right? And you're going to start becoming a lot more like aggressive, you know what I mean? A lot more, because Aries energy here is always someone who's very independent, who's very headstrong, who's very self-assured. So you can be coming into the energy of being very self-assured, feeling a lot more powerful within yourself, all right? Feeling a lot more harmony. So solar plexus is here. When solar plexus shows up, this is always an energy of intensity around authenticity and choosing yourself first, putting yourself first. Assertiveness is what you're going to be picking up here, all right? Knowing how to express yourself in a way that others can respect your space, okay? So it says, this could be somebody who's trying to tell you how to do your job and run your life, all right? As if you don't know how to handle your own shit. So this would be someone who's like in your business, always telling you how you should be running it, how you should be working it, what you should be doing. You're gonna be cutting them off. Get, all right? Get, because you could be in a time and energy where you're feeling like very heated or very frustrated, always wanting to boil over. It's like intense emotions, all right? Intense, makes a lot of compassionate, like makes you have a lot of passion. But I'm about to say, I guess you need to have a lot of compassion for the situation, but it makes you have a lot of passion, a lot of inner drive, or a lot of inner spark, all right? Now, this is going to be a period of time where you can either be dealing with jealousy or dealing with rage, all right? Emotional rage, but you're not really sure of what the feeling is, all right? Now, we all say, I know what rage is, Noonie. That's not nothing surprising. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. We know what rage and anger is, but you may not know the reasons for why, like the deeper reasons, because we got the moon here, and these are deeper reasons. Your perspective could be skewed off a little bit, you know what I mean? So that might be what's changing here, because there might be an underlining current or an underlining factor that you may not be aware of. You know what I mean? So this is where it may be pumping your brakes. You might start to hesitate. This could be a time when you're hesitating, even trusting your instincts, all right? Hesitating, maybe moving or leaving, because we got the Four of Wands. So you could be wanting to move house or leave house, all right? But you could be also being very passive. This could be that time and energy where you're just being very passive, but very angry or frustrated within your body. You're right, not knowing how to adapt to the change of circumstances, or not knowing how to adapt to the change of emotions, the range of emotions, all right? Unexpected change may be coming in. This is a lot of stuff that goes against you, or things that go out of your control, all right? This could also be like interactions that seem to be repetitive and don't go anywhere, all right? So this could be like running on a treadmill and they go nowhere. This could be in that time period where you're feeling like that. Money isn't coming the way that you expect it to. Finances aren't happening the way that you're expecting it to, but your passion is going to be taking you next level or taking you somewhere else, all right? You're going to be a lot more competitive in your passion. You're going to be able to work through those feelings of anger, frustration, resentment, fear, guilt, envy, jealousy, sorrow, working through all those feelings, all right? Codependency always represents around feeling how other people feel without really, without really processing your own feelings and emotions. So a lot of times, this could be somebody else that's hanging on to you, or this could be energy that you were exercising and you were getting out of. Normally, when you get out of a codependent relationship, there's still someone who wants to hold you or pull you back, because this person depends on you for their security as well, their emotional security. All right, so you may be learning how to set boundaries. Okay, you may be learning how to be, I guess, maybe gentler with your approach and allowing yourself to feel, because work through your feelings is here. Sacral chakra is, not sacral chakra, solar plexus is here, and the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is usually someone who represses emotions in hopes of intensity. They want passion and excitement, but really what they want is comfort, and a clear destination of where things are going. All right, so that's what you're going to be getting into. You could be meeting people like that, or you could be getting over people like that. Now it depends on where you're going, because for some of you that's a glow. For some of you that's how your hard work is paid off. You're actually starting to find people who are going to be more passionate, more driven, and enthusiastic about you. For others, this is going to be people, you're going to be finding more people who are a lot more calm, who have a natural intuitive knowing of what it is that you desire. You guys are going to have the same desires. All right, this could be friends, this could be lovers, but I'm feeling like this could be both ways. It could go both ways. All right, it could really go both ways. Now, for some, when it's not love, because I'm seeing another story that's not having to do with love, and that's great, all right? The way you may be going about creating your passions. Now, you could be an artist, you could be a painter, you could be a influencer, you could be doing anything like what I do right here. You could be doing any of that. But you can be doing this alone. You may be starting to recognize that you're your best company. You are your best critic, all right? Like, you don't need other people's opinions. Because emotionally codependent is really that same thing when it comes around your passions and your desires. The things you want, or the things you want to do, you may be worrying about how other people feel about them more than how you feel about them, and you're the artist, or you're the creator, you're the inventor, all right? You're gonna start getting in touch with how you feel about things and really starting to put forward effort, as opposed to stalling and waiting for what you feel like is the perfect time. Instead, this year, coming up, you're gonna be going through fears of insecurity and moving forward anyway, trusting that this is what you wanna do, putting you first. Kind of like this other power I've seen, but this is different. You're gonna learn adaptability skills, and it's gonna be in a time where you think that you can't, that you're not able to be flexible, or you're not able to figure out what parts or pieces will work in order to make things go in your favor, because things have not been working for you in the past. That's how it feels. It feels like the opportunities and abundance were a thing of the past and they're not happening. And now you're either having to figure out whether to switch lanes, switch ideas, switch pace. Instead, this year coming up, you're gonna find your balance. You're gonna find your frequency. All right, you're gonna find a frequency that fits with you. All right, so this could be like finding your soul tribe. This could be like finding your market for selling. This could be like finding your aesthetic for dating. You know what I mean? This could be like all these things coming in, all right? Because passion is the first thing. This is your fifth house, all right? This always deals with like children, joy, excitement, dating, casual relationships, romance, you know what I mean? All these things, but it also deals with your arts and crafts. So these things that be showing up in your life, this is what's going to be happening. And there's going to be extremes, and there's going to be a lot of passion, all right? You maybe even start being, a little bit secretive with your emotions, and maybe not telling all that you feel, but you will be feeling them. And that's the good thing. Now, it says you're gonna be giving yourself time and space to decompress and nurture your body, mind, and spirit. And what that does is it heals your psyche, all right? And your psyche is how you perceive the world up into a certain point. So that is what's being healed, all right? How you interpret the world, how you expect the world to be. Your perception is changing. You could have been looking at the world with a more dismal look, you know, as like, woe is me, or like this all is going to hell or going to shit. Instead, it's gonna be changing, all right? Your perspective on it is gonna change. There could be more community that comes in, like more people. I feel like more people who are like-minded will be coming in, all right? Because I'm seeing the four of Wands was about a reconciliation, but it's also about community, all right? It's about celebration, you know what I mean? Good things happening, all right? This could be about weddings sometimes too. But in this case, this would be probably after you had a breaking apart, or like I said, break apart, a breakup, right? Or a separation from someone, or you've left a house, all right? Like you left a location, left a situation or relationship, all right? Where it's no longer stable to you, it's no longer comfortable to you, all right? This will be at this period in time. And this is where you'll start to find passion in the things that you really desire. And you'll be able to really go after the passions that you really want, or the creative ventures that you really want. All right, without worrying about how other people feel, because other people may have been infringing on what you want to do with your life. All right, you're going to take control of your life. That's the best part, with passion, with zeal, and emotions that you've worked through. All right, but anyway, here's your advice. Oh, wait. Yeah, it says, have you learned your lessons not to repeat the same cycles again? That's what you're going to be getting over, and giving yourself credit for taking care of others so protectively. All right, that's what you're going to be coming into in the year 2023. Feeling a lot more comfortable about what you've had to offer, and giving yourself credit for once, and not just repressing your feelings and emotions, but fully expressing yourself with what it is that you desire, and also lowering your expectations of others having to be the ones to give it to you, because that is a dependency. All right, here's your advice. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender to self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. So you could be a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. All right, this could be you, or this could be the signs of the people who may be coming in. All right, so Pow 4. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.